Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today what I have for you is a double stein chug of Busch NA. Why don't you go ahead and take a closer look. Okay, so I have two steins and it's probably going on 2 in the afternoon actually. I'm getting a late start to this. Usually I like to do this stuff in the morning, but I had a busy morning and I've already had a big lunch, so I'm kind of hoping this works out. So this might be a fail. Of course, I'll post it anyway. But I've had this NA Busch before, and I think it's not half bad. In the meantime, while I'm pouring these, why don't you check out what I have on deck for this weekend. Alright guys, so both of these are poured. It's about 3 beers per stein. As far as the beers that I have for this weekend, I'm really looking forward to the Workforce Sleepy Bear, that barrel-aged, bourbon barrel-aged stout with coconut and vanilla. Pretty much all of the Sleepy Bear stuff that I've had has been, or barrel-aged stuff anyway, has been really good. I'm also looking forward to the Indy City from Hot Butcher and that Mr. Shakey Peach milkshake IPA from Maplewood. I'm a big fan of Maplewood beers, not necessarily a huge fan of milkshake IPAs in general. So a lot of those beers are too sweet for me. I don't care for the amount of lactose that's in a lot of them. Because I can taste it, and therefore I don't really like it. So typically when I like a milkshake beer, it's whenever the fruit or whatever is in it is overpowering the lactose, or they put less lactose in it. So often I find that the milkshake beers I like, other people don't, and the ones I don't like, people love. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get this down. Like I said, I had a big lunch, and I don't know if I have room for all this, but we're gonna give it a shot. First, let's just give it a sampling. To be honest, it's a little on the sweet side for Busch. Like a Busch Light to me is actually a pretty tasty canned beer, and this is obviously super light, but it has like the typical sweetness that comes with a lot of these NA beers. The process of removing the alcohol, I believe, creates the sweetness. I could be wrong on that, but I've noticed there's definitely a connection with sweetness and NA beers, and I read about it online. You can go look it up. Google's your friend. But I think it has something to do with the alcohol removal process, causes the beer to sweeten up. So anyway, to me this is not on par with like a Busch Light. So if you're a Busch Light drinker or a Busch drinker and you're looking for an NA version of it, don't expect it to be exactly the same. So here we go. Cheers, guys. Ooh. Yeah, definitely not a bad beer, guys. Just a little on the sweet side. Like, you get no hop character at all. I mean, not that there's a lot of hops in the beer to begin with, but it's just like real grainy to me. Like I'm drinking grain water, literally. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it down. Whew. All right, a little bit of drippage, but overall solid. I would say if you're looking for an NA beer, there's definitely better options out there. It's not a terrible option, but I don't care for how sweet it is. It's like real grainy and on the sweet side. And I've had quite a few NA beers on the channel, and of the ones I've had, like I like the Heineken 0.0 a lot more than this. Just from a flavor standpoint, it seemed to have like more depth, flavor to it, less noticeable sweetness. But like I said, I guess it's not a horrible option if you're looking for something that doesn't have alcohol. So going forward in the future, I am going to start buying a bunch of NA products. I know there's a few manufacturers that make a lot of them actually. So I'm going to start kind of like an NA series. It's going to make it a little more reasonable for my weekend drinking. Like this week, I think I have 7 beers. So, you know, it averages out to like 3.5 a day. It's not terrible. But then if I were to do like a 6-pack chug with it, no, it's, you know, probably not the brightest idea, at least not on a regular basis. So I do like doing the NA stuff, and I'm going to continue to do it. And I'm going to buy pretty much like all the good stuff. You know, I'm going to seek out all the good craft NA beers that are out there, as well as some of the bigger beer companies. So anyways, guys, all the, I don't know if you've noticed, but in the description of all of my videos, I do post like all of the links to the breweries of the beers that I pick up. So you guys that are watching, if you see something that you are curious about, you can go have a look at their website and see if you can locate it near you. Most of these are obviously Chicagoland-based beers. There's too much good beer locally. I don't usually buy stuff coming from other states. I mean, I occasionally do, but for the most part, there's so much good beer here that it's really hard to drink just a few a day on the weekends and keep up with all the good stuff that's out there. So anyway, if you're interested in any of them, look in the description of the video. You can find links to all of their websites and what beers there that I picked up. And as always, guys, be safe, have fun, chug beers, don't catch the bug. I'll see you next week. Take care.